New phones usually come with new phone cases, and as we approach January and the expected launch of the Samsung Galaxy S25 series, a leaked design for a case that might fit the Ultra model has surfaced. This comes from the reputable tipster Ice Universe and aligns with several previous leaks we've encountered. This includes unofficial renders showcasing a design with significantly more rounded sides and corners compared to the current model. The transparent case molding also reveals the layout of the rear camera array, which matches earlier camera leaks. The design closely resembles the camera setup on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, suggesting Samsung may be sticking to a familiar arrangement for the S25 Ultra. While the camera layout might remain unchanged, the cameras themselves are expected to see significant upgrades. Rumored specs for the Galaxy S25 Ultra include a 200-megapixel primary camera, a 50-megapixel super telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom, a secondary 50-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom, and a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera, promising major advancements in photography for next year. The rest of the case design is exactly as you'd expect. It features cutouts for the volume and power buttons, a gap for the USB-C port at the bottom, and a grill for the speaker, all in their usual spots, maintaining the familiar layout. In other words, the Galaxy S25 Ultra isn't expected to look drastically different from the Galaxy S24 Ultra. However, in addition to the more rounded corners, we anticipate an asymmetrical frame design from front to back, aimed at improving the device's comfort in hand. Here we have some hands-on photos and videos of a dummy unit and a case for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. We've already caught a glimpse of the Galaxy S25 Ultra through leaked renders showcasing its new design. Now we have some hands-on photos and videos of a dummy unit and a case, providing us with a clearer picture of how the phone will feel in our hands. XLeaks7 has released images and a video of a Galaxy S25 Ultra dummy unit through online solitaire. The phone maintains its sizable presence, measuring 162.82 x 77.65 x 8.25 millimeters, making it slightly taller, narrower, and thinner than its predecessor, which had dimensions of 162.3 x 79 x 8.6 millimeters. One notable feature of the device is its rounded corners, which are less sharp compared to the Galaxy S24 Ultra. While the corner radius is still relatively tight, it's a relief to see that the S25 Ultra should be more comfortable to hold and grip than its predecessor, especially since earlier Ultra models were even less ergonomic. Additionally, the sides of the phone seem flatter, contributing to a more user-friendly design. One of my main gripes with the Galaxy S24 Ultra is the sharp corners, which really dig into my palm. This makes it challenging to use, especially given its large size, which doesn't help with getting a solid grip. While Samsung has rounded off the mid-frame to improve grip, I still find myself wishing for a top-tier Galaxy S model with more rounded edges. Luckily, leaks about the Galaxy S25 Ultra suggest that Samsung is considering this, as the new design features more rounded corners compared to its predecessors. It's important to remember that these are still just leaks. We'll have to wait for Samsung's official announcement, which is expected in early 2025. A recent leak hints that the Galaxy S25 Ultra might come with a big RAM upgrade, with one version offering 16 GB of RAM. Well-known leaker Ice Universe shared on X, formerly Twitter, that the S25 Ultra will definitely have a 16 GB RAM version, and this is 100% confirmed, so no need to worry. The post doesn't clarify some key details, like whether the 16 GB RAM will be available in all storage options of the S25 Ultra or just in higher-end models such as the 512 GB or 1 TB versions. Regardless, it's still a notable upgrade from the Galaxy S24 Ultra, which currently offers 12 GB of RAM across all storage variants. A similar move was made by Google, which recently increased the RAM in all Pixel 9 Pro models to 16 GB. A portion of that memory is dedicated to handling artificial intelligence-related tasks. If Samsung takes a similar approach, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could also ship with 16 GB of RAM as standard. However, like with the Pixel, some of this RAM may be allocated for Galaxy artificial intelligence functions, leaving users with slightly less memory for other tasks. While Ice Universe's post focuses on the Ultra, it's likely that the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus will also get RAM upgrades. The base Galaxy S24 currently starts with just 8GB of RAM, so an increase to 12GB, similar to the non-Pro Pixel 9, would be a welcome improvement. As for the S25 Plus, it already comes with 12GB of RAM, so it's unclear if it will get bumped up to 16GB to match the Ultra. Samsung might choose to keep the Ultra's higher RAM to maintain its Ultra Special status. In fact, a Samsung tipster has hinted that both the S25 and S25 Plus will come with 12GB of RAM next year. The upcoming Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra has appeared on Geekbench, giving us a first look at its performance and hardware improvements. The model number SMS 938U suggests this is probably the version that will be sold in the US. The benchmark results for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra show a notable improvement over its predecessor, the Galaxy S24 Ultra. In single-core performance, the S25 Ultra scored 3,069 points compared to 2,143 points for the S24 Ultra. The multi-core performance is even more impressive, with the S25 Ultra reaching 9,008 points, significantly higher than the 6,696 points of the S24 Ultra. These results suggest that the Galaxy S25 Ultra will offer a considerable boost in speed and processing power, making it a strong contender in performance-heavy tasks. Another interesting comparison is between the new Galaxy S25 Ultra benchmark and recent tests of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. According to Tom's Guide, the iPhone scores around 3,400 in single-core and 8,300 in multi-core benchmarks. As usual, the iPhone outperforms in single-core performance but falls behind its Android rivals in multi-core tests. There's definitely a noticeable increase in power with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, despite the phone becoming even slimmer. Leaked renders reveal that Samsung's latest flagship will be slightly narrower than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Interestingly, the S25 Ultra will also return to rounded edges, moving away from the sharp, angular design that has defined Samsung's Ultra models for the past few years. This change in design, paired with a performance boost, suggests a sleek yet powerful device. In addition to the performance details, the Geekbench listing also reveals a few other specs. The model tested had 12GB of RAM, the same as last year's Galaxy S24 Ultra. However, it's important to note that this doesn't mean all versions of the S25 Ultra will be limited to 12GB of RAM. There could be other variants offering different configurations. The tested Galaxy S25 Ultra model was running Android 15, which suggests the phone will likely receive OS updates up to Android 22. This is great news for long-term software support. The Geekbench listing also shows that the Galaxy S25 Ultra is powered by an octa-core Qualcomm processor with a maximum clock speed of 4.19 GHz, based on the ARM8 architecture. This means it likely won't feature the rumored Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor if the leaked details are accurate. What's your thought on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait for my regular viewers. You guys have seen this, so just skip to the next video, but if you're new here, then hit subscribe now, and we'll get right into it. So with the Galaxy S25, equipped with a 6.2-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display boasting a resolution of 2340x1080, shielded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 for durability. For selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole front camera. Turning to the back, the phone features a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or possibly the Exynos 2500. The device offers 8 GB of RAM with storage choices of 128 GB or 256 GB, utilizing UFS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 houses a 4000 mAh battery supporting 25 dB fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the phone is expected to be released in January 2025 with an estimated price range of $800. Now let's introduce the Galaxy S25 Plus, featuring an impressive 6.7-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with an upgraded Quad HD Plus resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and reinforced with aluminum 2.0 for added durability. For selfies, a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera takes the spotlight. On the back, you'll find a powerful camera setup with a 50-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens. It's equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or the Exynos 2500. The phone offers a substantial 12 gigs of RAM with storage choices of 256 gigs or 512 gigs, utilizing UFS 4.1 technology. The Galaxy S25 Plus features a robust 4,900 mAh battery supporting 45W fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, the expected price for this device is around $1,150. Finally, let's explore the flagship of the lineup, the Galaxy S25 Ultra, showcasing a generous 6.9-inch 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display with a crisp resolution of 3088x1440. It incorporates Samsung's advanced M13 OLED panel safeguarded by the durable Gorilla Glass Victus 2. For capturing stunning selfies, there's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the back, the phone features an outstanding camera setup, including a 200-megapixel primary lens, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, a 50-megapixel 3x telephoto lens, and a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with an impressive 10x optical zoom. Contrary to earlier rumors, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 across all regions, distinguishing it from the S24 and S24 Plus, which stick with the Exynos. The S25 Ultra offers a substantial 12 gigs of RAM with storage choices of 256 gigs, 512 gigs, and 1 TB, leveraging UFS 4.1 technology. Housed within is a robust 5,000 mAh battery supporting swift 45W fast charging. Connectivity features encompass 5G support, Bluetooth 5.3, and Wi-Fi 7. Operating on One UI 6.1 based on Android 14, this premium device is anticipated to launch with an approximate price tag of $1,199. Take all this info with a pinch of salt. If you find any mistakes or missing information in the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra specifications, please tell us. We're working hard to make sure everything is accurate, but sometimes errors can happen. Your feedback helps us improve. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments.